Global Daily Oneness family, this is Mother Sophia, 5D US Queen here, and today is the Easter. We are celebration for this rebirth of Jesus Christ, and also celebration for now the new earth. The Christian consciousness is have the rebirth on this earth plan now, and we are stronger, strengthen this Christian consciousness and Buddha consciousness also. So to forming our new earth collective, our consciousness. That's so beautiful now. Yeah, so here I especially wanted to share our Mother Goddess Sophia as primary creator, this magic power. It's incredible. And yeah, this is a way celebration for the divine word here. Presence in the human form. I'm avatar here to be, and with the first-hand experience taking place here to all that's magical. Yeah. So yeah, several cases I want to share here. First is last year, 2019 November, I had a post and also with YouTube channel talking about the virus. This is the first time I'm talking about this. I think only me talking about this on the worldwidely. Yeah, so about virus, reptilian population needed to remove, investigation and remove. And of course, they cannot enter in 5D New Earth. And so, actually now, all these truths you can to have a track to take a look. Actually, in China, the first case, the virus infection person is appeared in November last year. Even she died, but nobody pay attention to that until 2020 January. It's booming. It's a outbreak of this virus pandemic situation in Wuhan city in China. So that's why I said this virus came from the Mother Goddess Sophia, the primary creator. And the purpose is really to remove this reptilian, these virus people here on this planet, especially dark forces here and also with their followers. And yeah, and now until now, the global situation is blockage, is locked down. So this 3D world is really ending. Yeah, removed already. So this is one of this big magic power. Another is last year also, December, I'm warning our light workers in China because long time I know I'm working hard in China. Yeah, because I'm working in my own way as superstar here in Green Action in China for 25 years more than so. And because many people, they don't believe their integrity and they don't trust that moral law I'm teaching about. So about nature law also, universal law. So then of course, I'm a trigger for all these people, but they cannot to benefit from my teaching, my trigger, my sharing. Yeah, because they are not ready. The level is too low. So especially 25 years in China, I know that China light worker situation clearly. I know there are shortage because they are very feared, really very feared as the collective Chinese people. They all is very feared enslavement, this 5,000 years in Confucian culture, reptilian Confucian culture. Brainwash, so they are not able to really to be that brave, independent, that sovereignty presence, not like me. Yeah, so I born for this, to present as superstar hearing green action in China. And yes, so I'm so wild card. And anyway, many light workers in China is totally different, like not as me. And they are follow the old tradition, and they are a little bit weakening, but not so much. And their attributes actually is even more close to the dark forces in some level. We want to say is because polarity in China is confused, because the black and white, dragon and fish mixed together with Taoism teaching, so it's totally blindly, to blending all this reality. Then people are, normal people, they are totally confused. Even all these light workers in China, they born, they forgot where they came from, and they follow the tradition, culture, many, like follow all this religion teaching. And in some level, in like Middle East light workers too, and some are very dark forces place or very heavy disaster place. It's like this. Our light is very weak, because that dark forces control is like lots of fears goes on, and sadness and hopefulness, So in all this level they are. And of course I'm doing my job in China is to encourage people to be different, And so I had lots of magical secret prediction. I always encourage people around me to be that sovereignty and to be that kind of, encourage to against the dark forces and against all these liars, all these illusions, and all these enslavements. I teaching and tolding, and I'm just acting because I'm an avatar. So I take myself as the example. I have so many experience fighting with dark forces in China, and most time I'm really win. Most time, I must say. So that's why we are always. I'm just so confident about who I really are, as this primary creator, Mother Sophia. So it's take 25 years, for all my mission to done in China as primary creator, Mother Sophia. Even the 90% people or 99% people cannot follow me or know me, that's okay, because our light worker must to acting in our unique way. Each our 144 team is so unique in our mission to do. And so when we are be that way, sovereignty, divine sovereignty, operation, and no matter you are, you are just meditation, or you are just sharing, or just you helping others, all you done is so good, is to alignment. I'm so proud for what I'm done in China. It's even that 99% people cannot understand totally. They have no idea who I am and what I'm doing that. But I know that our heaven team and Mother Goddess Sophia, primary creator, is very satisfied about what I'm done in China. And also I'm so brave, and so that's why my case of winning the dark forces is incredible. And that's the proof I'm the Mother Goddess Sophia. Because normally it's not possible for that wing to the dark forces, as you are in that kind of cage, matrix cage, and full of dark forces and control, and of course, they are sensitive about my lights and sensitive about my power. And they wanted to, also put me down. And all this is the same, as we are entering the 3D dimension, the hell. And, but I'm totally success to overcome all that difficulties and to be that way a hero, superstar hero, great action in China. So that's why it's so beautiful what I'm doing in China. So yeah. And now also what I'm doing is incredible. But most people, if they have ego, projection, they will lots of doubting. And so I just warning the Chinese light workers because they don't believe in this primary creator Mother Goddess Sophia. And because nearly 99.99% people they don't believe God. In China there is no spirit, no God, no divine word, not like India or like other some areas more people are simple. And in China that's already polluted the land, and that people is mostly just the reptile traditions, 1,000 years operations. So people just believe money, power, and material things. That's the survival model they are very strong hold on. And of course they are working hard, as like slaves, and they kill all kinds of animals just for food, just for eating. They have no that kind of connection and sensitive about other life beings on planets. And so that mission to trigger this collective to helping change for this massive movement in China. And I'm already done in my part, and it's really incredible. My family is, they are the most stubborn one, in the region, but they are all is turned over by me, of course, by this my primary creator Mother Goddess Sophia and presents. So I just warning last year, December, the Chinese light workers. I said you must to acting as brave as you can to talking about the truth into the public and not hidden for all that truth and light, and only hold on by yourself in China, because Chinese light workers is really no such kind of brave one, not like me what I'm do in China. I'm really like the revolutionary pioneer. And also I had lots of friends, they are the revolutionary. We call the democracy movement, this group members. So I'm also, I give all these guides, all these informations, as I'm always prediction in China. So I encourage this democracy movement members to be that strong and brave. Even they are facing a lot of blockage by the governments, because government check, blocking their phone, their internet, blocking their name, blocking their channel, blocking their WeChat, all kinds of, blocking. Even some are facing the government going to catch them in the cage. Even they have the crisis about their life, like they are very dangerous, in such way. But actually, this is not it's all about the illusion. So that 3D cage, 3D illusion looks very real in a 3D perspective. That's really true. So I am so lucky because I am the avatar of Mother Goddess Sophia, so I had totally different vision as normal 3D, this democracy movement members. So including the light workers in China. And so that's why I encourage every light workers in China must to sharing that truth, what they are learned, what they are in the knowing, and not to hide them or not to follow the old traditions, and not to be that kind of weakness, and feared about dangers, whatever. So in China, in Middle East, our light workers must be more brave because the dark forces, they are just, watching this, and they are, just we said, this is the secret. This is the, we call that is the big, we call the bridge you must to crossing by. So now our globally, shut off, lock down the all this matrix system. So everyone must facing that fear, worried, survival model, enslavement states is be cancelled. So they are need to be transformation. Firstly by themselves in a work. Yeah, this is very, very big task worldwidely now. So another case is last year. In this year, 2020, in January, in what I am here in this island, I warning the local managers, ego managers, because many of them think about the situation is still good and they have good business. Because I'm here 2 years, so I'm bring a lot of energy here. So they have good business. Before I'm arrival, just 2 years ago, they are bankrupt. I also had another case, from a very magical case, a lot of magical case. Another is very clearing, is in 2018 June, I had the first worldwide posts talking about the gamma rays, the goddess energy is entering this earth plane. So until 2019 January, there are several famous psychic channels confirming this from the other higher civilization. That message confirming this high frequency energy is the gamma rays. Yeah. So all this, because I'm really not channeling, I just avanta. I just acting what I am to be, what I should be, and what I am to be. So that's why the Notre Dame in the equinox this year, 2020, is to also give the message, and also this is the synchronicity we are match each other. As I'm already know many years in my hands, I had this. In my hands have the sign is Chinese, the letter Queen, two finger. Here. Yeah. So. And also because the primary creator Mother Goddess Sophia indeed is all the universe's queen. And that's so simple, so easy to understand for all of you, right? And so, as the new Earth Queen rises up on the planet Earth, for me, this case is no accident. It's just so natural, yeah, and should to be like this. And also I'm last year and this year January I'm already said I'm already make the decline about to remove this reptile dark forces, the loyal families, false loyal families, and I am a presence here. It will be the real heaven royal families, the core leadership. So as core leadership, this is really about our 5D New Earth Queen. I'm here present. So this is also part of this perfect manifestation of the primary creator Mother Goddess Sophia to be on Earth. I am present, and also this is all is. I had so many experience in China too. 2011 in July 7th. it's also the portal day. I make announcement, clear, decline. I said remove all these dark forces out of this Earth plane, because this is no space for the dark forces anymore. Yeah, so then we can collectively crossing by 2012. Yeah, because 2012 is really a turning point, and that is really for that timeline choice. So I made that announcement. It's so helpful for the collective human being to go through this 2012, this remarkable year, and with that new choice timeline. So indeed, all this is so magical power indeed. Now, if we review, we just see clearly this is not in the human level to operation indeed. And yeah, so I'm really so natural, to be in what I am, need to action, and I'm really doing perfection, alignment, because I am the avatar here. So I'm not channeling. And of course we push lots of channeling, doing the message work, and so beautiful also, because we are one, the group, as grounding team here, 144 team here. So we need all kinds of aspects to work together. And also Mother Sophia, as I'm rise up, our collective 5D New Earth consciousness is also rise up in this level. So we are one. If people can understanding this, they can really understanding how to surrender to the divine word, and how to connecting with their soul, higher self, and how to alignment with the spirit, with the whole universe, because it's the timing tool for this, big picture to understanding in some level. And I'm so happy I can introduce Mother Sophia as primary creator here. Yes, mostly everyone, you're talking about the source. And of course, Mother Sophia, not only one source, so many sources. Yeah, so Mother Sophia here in the Easter day, very happy, sharing with this primary creator magic power. In my experience, so Mother Sophia, 5D New Earth Queen, blessing all these sentient beings on this planet. Light is totally win. We are just celebration all the time. And of course, our new system is rebirth already. So surrender to the divine word, especially surrender to this Mother Sophia as primary creator. So all our work will done quickly. 2018, in the 44 portal, April 4th, I'm also made an announcement in the public, in the Facebook. You can check it out here in my page. Also, we have websites. That's 5D Sophia Spirit Center Guides, 5D New World Union.